Welcome. We at the Paint Quality Institute thank you for tuning in to see highlights of our recent TV appearances. We've been featured on CBS This Morning, This Old House, and other popular television shows. You may have seen PQI spokesman Walt Gozdan on the local news in your hometown. Our mission is to promote the use of top-quality paint. Here's how it comes across on television.
Next, Kitty Bartholomew is going to take us to the Paint Quality Institute, where we will learn the best tips on choosing house paints.
You've seen him on This Old House, Home Improvements, all kinds of articles and magazines.
Joining me today is Walt Gozdan, the Technical Director of the Paint Quality Institute. Hi, Walt. Welcome to Home Improvements.
Thanks, Mark.
This is Walt Gozdan. Now, Walt is from the Rohm and Haas Paint Quality Institute, and thanks for being with us, Walt.
Today, we are going to talk about getting your home up to snuff. Weather conditions can take a toll on any house. Many of us will be making home improvements. One improvement, painting. Joining us today is Walt Gozdan. Thanks for joining us today.
Home painting is the most popular home improvement project in the United States, and since May is prime home painting season, we've asked Walt Gozdan of the Rohm and Haas Paint Quality Institute to join us.
And if people are going to do their own work, I think there's four very simple things they ought to do in order to get ready to do the whole job. I think one, they want to look at, make sure they do good surface preparation. They want to select a good quality paint, good quality tools to go along with that, and paint in the right weather conditions.
Well, let's look at the paint surface preparation first. Generally, you want to remove all the chalk, you want to remove dirt, you want to remove mildew. If you paint over those, if they're not properly removed, you're going to get poor adhesion over the chalk surfaces.
If you're going to do your own paint job, don't try to save time and money by skimping on preparation and materials. We invited Walt Gozdan of the Paint Quality Institute to take a look.
You want to make sure you get the surface prepared very well before you do the painting. So you want to, inside, make sure you spackle over holes and cover over any cracks.
You get the chalk off right here.
You want to try and get rid of dirt and mildew.
Dirt and mildew.
Off of there.
This kind of looks like my house.
My discussion with Walt got me thinking about power washing and the best way to go about it. If we have a professional service do it for us, they're practiced at the yard at removing just the right amount of material off the surface without doing any damage to it.
Now you want to come in with a scraper and remove as much of that loose flaky paint with the scraper and get it back to a sound surface. And now you're ready to do some priming over that area, then apply your top coat.
Then you want to go out and you want to select a good quality paint, Byron. I think that's a very important thing to do. Make sure to use a good quality paint. It's going to clean up easier, it's going to apply easier. In the long run, you're going to save money.
As Walt was explaining to me earlier, if you can mentally picture a gallon paint can, the top quality paints have a larger percentage of the necessary materials in the base of it.
Then you had the difference in the quality of paint, and maybe $100 difference when you're looking at buying a quality paint versus an ordinary paint. But the key to the whole subject is how long is it going to last? And what you're going to find in general will be that the quality paint will last twice as long as the ordinary paint. Hence, for the extra money you're putting in up front, you get a bigger bang for your buck in the long run.
And you want to keep in mind, you want to use a good quality acrylic house paint. And generally, you're going to find out that the top-of-the-line paint for any given company is acrylic-based, and it's going to give you the best performance. It may cost you a few dollars more. Right. But like you said before, you're going to get what you pay for. That's right.
Okay, Walter, you're the expert. You got to tell me, do you really always get what you pay for in paint?
Well, Kitty, here's a good example of getting what you pay for.
Uh-huh.
This is a manufacturer's line of exterior house paints. These are the 4 different price points that he sells. And this is the top quality acrylic in this line.
Expensive.
The most expensive. And now you're getting into the lower and lower cost paint. This is about 2.5 years exposure that we're looking at this point.
It's an amazing difference. Now, what does this paint have in it that this paint doesn't have in it?
Well, this has more of things in it. And as you get into the better quality paints, you have more pigment, you have more binder, and that's what contributes partially to the increased cost. Well, you're probably talking a difference of about maybe $20 versus $10.
We're going to talk about that through the whole show. Yeah. The key here is good quality. You get what you pay for with primers, base coats, glazing, etc.
What we've done here is we've taken one company's line of exterior house paints and applied 2 coats, 400 square feet per gallon is recommended on the label. And this has been outside weathering now for 2.5 years. This is probably going to last 8 to 10 years on your house. And paints down here are going to last 3 to 4 years.
So what you seem to be saying is that even though the top quality costs more, it's cheaper in the long run?
Right, this is probably going to run $20 to $25 a gallon, maybe a bit more.
It's going to probably be $10 a gallon more expensive than this one, but it's going to more than double the life of the paint shop.
Walt Gozdan, thanks for joining us today.
Well, thanks for having me.
You're not doing anything. I got a home that might need some...
I also have one.
Walt Gozdan,
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much for being here today. Come back anytime.
My old house needs a paint job, and I'll have to give latex a much closer look when I get to it.
I hope you do, Steve.
Okay, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us, Walt. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pat.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks so much, Walt.
Appreciate it.
And thanks to you, too, for watching. At the Paint Quality Institute, our work continues. We're booking other TV appearances right now to keep the information flowing about quality paints. Don't be surprised if the next time you see us will be on TV.